Welcome to Jalil is My Joy W. I'm Tanisha. I just wanted to come on here real quick with all that's going on in the world, the loss of Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and multiple families affected, the Chester family, the Mauser family, the Atabella family, and Zubaya family. Grief is tricky. Everybody has a way of mourning the loss of a loved one. And I just want to encourage you, feel what you feel in this moment of grief. When I found out about Kobe Bryant, my husband told me we were prepping for the week, food prepping. And at first I was stunned by the news because I didn't know if I heard him right. And so once I saw the news feeds, I was like, this seems so surreal and it feels like a bad nightmare. And it's one of those losses you'll always remember where you were when you got the news because Kobe had such an impact on the world. And as a young girl, I loved NBA. I loved watching NBA and football, and I loved watching them with my dad and talking back and forth about the plays and seeing plays before they happen. And I loved explaining to my mom what was going on because she doesn't know the game like I do. If watching Chicago Bulls play and being an all-time favorite fan of Michael Jordan. But once I saw Kobe, I saw him as a second coming of him and seeing his tenacity on the court, and just you could see that he really loved the game. He loved the game, and he practiced and dedicated a lot of time and energy to the game, as well as trying to balance that with being a husband and a great father to his daughters. It showed. And when I look at his documentaries now, I flash back to the moments where he was just talking about how at the age of 6, his dad, like he wanted to be like his dad, and he watched the greats like Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and he just wanted to do the best he could if he got that chance. And he got that chance, and he broke a lot of records. He broke Jordan's record and played 20 years, dedicated his life to the game, and retired with 2 jerseys, number 8 and number 24, 18 times All-Star. It's so much that you can say about Kobe Bryant, and I hurt because he was a part of my childhood. I played the games. I played the NBA games at Putt Putt and Magic Mountain, along with watching the games with my family and talking back and forth between plays. And so I think the world is hurting because he was our childhood, and I, hurt because it puts you in a place where, I can't imagine losing my spouse. I was just talking to my husband about, we were watching This Is Us series. He had got me this fabulous birthday gift, and we were watching it on Saturday, and one of the main characters lost her spouse, and it put me in the moment of saying, I don't know what I would do without my husband. And I was just very heavy Saturday. And then Sunday, when I heard the news about Kobe, it just all came out, and I was able to have that conversation with my husband. And it's like, yo, I was just thinking about, like, what would I do if you were not in my life? Because we've been rolling strong for 6 years. And so it hurts. It really hurts. And I can't imagine Vanessa. I can't imagine Bryant's parents and his siblings and just the whole entire families that have been hurting from this loss. It really puts you in a place of gratefulness of where you are and to appreciate life, and nothing should be taken for granted. If you have grudges, just squash them right now because it doesn't matter anymore. But I just wanted to come on here to say that we love you, Kobe Bryant. You left an impact on this world. You left it all out there. You broke records on and off the court. And so we're going to miss you. And I know the NBA world in particular is hurting, but we'll get through this. And I'm just thankful that we can play back on all your documentaries and all your art and be inspired and master our craft and to sacrifice. And if we want something, put in the time, put in the effort to do it and make it happen, because you had no excuse. And so I hope that we can be inspired by you, and I know that you're still with us. That's the thing about life and death. Death is a transition to the afterlife, and you can still connect in the spirit. And so Kobe is still with us. He's just in another form, and his daughter is in another form, and all those families that lost their lives are just in another form. And so we can call their names and they will show up. We can interact with them in dreams or doing our favorite hobby and they'll show up. And so as we process grief, feel what you feel and do whatever it takes to heal. And there is no time clock when you're healing. So I just wanted to come on here to say, appreciate life, y'all. And this video is not edited, but I don't care about that. I don't really care about that. I just wanted to pay tribute to one of the legendaries, the greatest, a GOAT, Kobe Bryant. So I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Happy Thankful Thursday. We'll be back on here next week if God says the same. All right, talk to you later.